Well, Isaiah came in here on a one-year contract, and I was hoping this would be a launching pad for him to really showcase what he can do. And it's very unfortunate, and we wish him the best. I mean, the way he got hurt was amazing. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. It was a freak injury. Fortunately, Doug Martin has been very interested in coming back. He led our team in rushing, and Doug will be able to, I think, be a great mentor to Jacobs. He knows the system. He produced in the system, and Doug's had some real highs and some real lows in this league, and he'll be a great resource to our young back, and he can also still play. So we're happy to have Doug back, and obviously disappointed for Isaiah.
I haven't talked to you since round one. Who are some of those day 2 and 3 guys you guys got that intrigue you the most?
In the draft?
Yeah.
Well, they're all intriguing. That's I think the last pick, Quentin Bell, is very interesting. His athleticism is eye-popping. He's just he's a novice at the position, so he's got a lot to learn. Quentin Bell's interesting. I think Max Crosby's interesting. His effort and his production in Eastern Michigan was an impressive combination. I really like Isaiah. Our corner we got. He's got some real freak athleticism, and he's a novice at his position in some ways. So all those guys were very interesting. I really like Moreau. Moreau's buttoned up. He's very athletic, and he's got some traits that we need at that position.
With Max Crosby, what intrigues you about him coming off the edge?
He's Mad Max. He comes off the ball repeatedly with great effort. I like that relentless style he plays with. He's gotten bigger and stronger every year that he's played, and some of his second effort production is what stands out the most. But he really tested well at the combine. He's got a real big upside, I think, and he's got a good role model, I think, to learn from in our first round pick.
I think it was either you or Mike who said that you guys envisioned Jacobs being a 3-down back, but how, I guess, important is it for that to happen now with Crowell's injury, and how big of a role do you see Martin having?
Doug Martin was our 3-down back last year. He finished the season, quite well. We're comfortable with Doug. I think Jalen Richard is a really good back, and he wants to be a 3-down back. And we just paid him a lot of money because of his skill. And I think DeAndre Washington, who was hurt most of last year, is also going to be a contributor, and we'll see what happens with Jacobs. Jacobs has got a lot to learn in our system, and he's got to beat out some good backs.
Since we're talking about running backs, Chris Warren being in that mix, coming back from the injury as well, are you excited to see what he can do with a full off-season in camp?
Yeah, I am. I didn't even bring him up. I try not to give Chris any sugar. He doesn't take the good medicine very well. I'm just kidding. I like Chris Warren. He's 260 pounds. He can run. He had a very good preseason for us, and he's learned a lot, I think, about our offense and about this profession. And he's got some pretty good genes. His dad was one hell of a back for the Seahawks. So we'll see where he is. We're anxious to put him back in circulation as well.
You get guys came from winning programs in college, if you guys did with the Clemson and the Alabama did. What does that do? What's the benefit of having guys from those programs?
It helps. Championship mindset is what we're after here. We're interested in guys that have won, certainly. We're also more interested in winners. I got a real good feeling about all these players. They have a winning culture that they have grown up with. They have a competitive spirit that I admire, and to come from Clemson or come from Alabama or come from a championship program, at least they know, what it's like to be on top and how hard it is to get there.
Is that what called you to the draft?
No, but we will wear Clemson gear as a staff on Sunday. We will have a staff photo wearing Clemson shirts and Raider hats. It'll be a new tradition that we do every year. I got to say this, Clemson, you got to watch all their tape because they're the best team in college football, and they got a lot of good players at every position. And some of their underclassmen will keep us wearing that orange color next year, I hope, because they are loaded.
What do you like about Renfro specifically, and what does he have to? I mean, he's coming into a pretty loaded position group. What does he have to do to?
I like Renfro because he's productive. You know, he plays his best football in big moments. He's instinctive. He's got a lot of natural qualities that are hard to find. And the big thing for Hunter is he needs to understand we're going to move Antonio Brown around a lot. And if we move Brown a lot, that means he's got to be able to move around and do a lot of things. Not just line up in the slot and be a slot every single down. He's going to have to move to the right, to the left, inside, outside, go in motion, do it all. And that's something we're going to have to find out as we move on.
Did you guys decide not to exercise the fifth-year option on Carl Joseph?
Yes, we did, and you know that's a big story for some people, but that does not mean that we don't want Carl with us this year and in the future. All that means is we didn't exercise his fifth-year option. If you really study the fifth-year option and what it entails a lot. It does not mean by any means that we don't want Carl Joseph as a captain or a leader on this team now and in the future.
Anything more, guys?
Have you guys made any sort of determination on the left tackle, right tackle designation?
We're going to start with Colton at left tackle, and Trey will begin on the right side. Trent will begin on the right side, and Brandon Parker will be the swing tackle. And we like that as a launching pad for us. Trent played very well at right tackle for San Francisco, played left tackle very well for New England. Gives us some versatility, and that's how we're going to start the show, yes.
Will Gabe stay on the right side?
Yes, Gabe will stay on the right, and the door is wide open at left guard, and we're going to continue to look at players that can come in and compete at that position.
One foot in the hole, put the ball on him. Here we go. On you, let him go. There we go, good. Come on, Greg, help John out. Let him finish and go. Let him finish and go.
You want to go to the middle, please? Yeah.